Announcement time. What do we have going on? So I keep reminding us that the things that we had planned for being together, such as baptisms next week on Easter Sunday, are postponed indefinitely until we are once again able to gather. That said, we are still doing stuff together. And hopefully, one of those things is us together on Zoom right now. And I hope that's going well. And hopefully, we can do stuff like that in the weeks to come. You may have noticed, I hope you've noticed in email blast and on Facebook and online and such, that as well as the groups that we have started online, we are now putting together two different kinds of opportunities. One for further fellowship and prayer, and some for outreach. So for fellowship and prayer, we sent out an email this week, and we posted this on Facebook, that if you are interested in joining a fellowship and prayer group, to please let us know. So what do I mean by this? We're going to be organizing some groups, smaller groups. We're not sure exactly how many people will be in them. And the goal or the idea is that these groups will be facilitated by a staff member or an elder, and we'll gather online once a week, or about once a week, for a time of continuing to get to know one another, catching up, and ministering to one another in prayer. So sharing what we need prayer for, and then praying for each other. And we just recognize that this is a time when we're not together in the way that we're used to being, but we still need to support one another in these ways of fellowship and prayer. And so, to be practical, each group is going to work out its own time. And if your schedule is limited and you want to sign up for one of these, just let us know your schedule when you sign up, and we'll make sure you get into a group that works. So the schedule will be flexible for each group, and so will the technology. If what works best for each of you is Facebook Messenger, awesome. If it's Skype, great. If it's Zoom, no problem. Whatever will work. And if you need help with the technology side of things, we're happy to help you. Call the office, send one of the staff an email, however you want that to work. So you can sign up for those. You can go on Facebook, or you can email us. The other thing, though, is that you would have seen a post about some outreach teams that we're building. So one is around just being present to converse with people who are lonely in this time. And once we have this team together, we'll make it public in terms of posting it on things like Prince George's Facebook page to let people know that we're available for this. And then as those opportunities come in, we'll pass them to members of that team. Same thing with a grocery team. So there may be people who can't wait a week or more for the delivery system of any grocery store to get to them, and they need help with food now. And so we want to be open to people asking us for that kind of help. And then lastly, just to ongoing tech support. There are people who don't connect easily over technology, but are going to want to connect with family and friends and may need help to do so. And so if you can see yourself serving in any one of these ways, then please let us know. And if you want more details, get in touch with us and ask. Now, I'm going to get to, in a minute, I'm going to get to pass this on to Darcy, who's recorded a Life Together video. And I do want to say that in the midst of this, we want to have ongoing times of life together. And Darcy's going to share about some powerful stuff that the Lord has been doing in her life in the past few months as she went on a trip with YWAM. But whatever God is doing in your life, through you, your family, and your work, we want to honor and glorify that. Each of us, wherever God has called us, what we are doing is precious to the Lord and needs to be shared in the community. And so if you're up for sharing a Life Together time, let us know. Now, before I pass it over to Darcy, which is a way of saying before this video ends and the next one on the list comes up, I do want to make the final announcement that offering continues to be a part of our worship here at Timbers. And no, we're not there physically with boxes in the back and a debit machine set up in the foyer, but you can still go to timbers.org and go to the Give Online to find instructions on how you can do that. You can send us an e-transfer, and there's stuff on our webpage. And so thank you for continuing to support us in the midst of this. And as always, prayerfully consider how the Lord is leading you to give, and do so in obedience to his direction. All right, Darcy, take it away.